Hey folks, welcome to our channel, Family Treasures Metal Detecting. Thanks for clicking on the video here. Hey, real quickly, if you're interested in some honest, real-world test videos when it comes to Nokta Makro's new SMF metal detector, the Legend, I'd ask that you just hear me out, all right? If you're, undecided, you're on the fence, as they say, about this new detector, then, I'm going to be doing some test videos that may help you, all right? And so that said, if you're interested in that, just hang around. There's going to be an intro here in a second. After the intro, I'll be explaining how I'm going to put this new detector through its paces, okay? But just hear me out, see what you say. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, okay? But that said, I should get mine pretty quickly. The folks that I ordered mine from, I'm third on the list. And so once they're shipped from Turkey over there, I do believe, then I should get mine fairly quickly. And then I'll be putting it through its paces, and I got some plans for it, how I'm going to test it. And so if you're, again, interested in that, like I said, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. But if you do like it, of course, we'll ask you to subscribe, hit the bell so you get the videos once we release them. But anyway, hang in there. If you don't want to watch the intro coming up, I'll put a little clip right after this one. It'll tell you what time, stamp to jump forward to, okay? But that said, thanks for, again, clicking on the video. Again, just hear me out after the intro here, and we'll go from there, okay? All right, but thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great day or night. Hope you enjoy this video, and hope it's a help to somebody. All right, let's get right into it. Cue it up. Bye.
Came to this country in search of a dream, with the means of a pauper but the heart of a king. His buried held riches and treasures unseen, but he never known love in his life. So when things got troubled and too hard to take, he tipped his hat to the ladies, bid them good day. He packed his belongings, went on his way, saying, I think I'll just journey on. Then he met Mary, and to his surprise, he saw something special hid deep in her eyes. He promised to love her, she'd be his bride, and he finally knew love in his life. But life brought them troubles he never planned. Hat full of sorrow, he's a hard-working man, but his troubles seemed distant.
Hey folks, welcome back. Hey, right off the bat, before I get into how I'm going to test the Legend, I just want to make something, really clear, and, I want to be really transparent, if you will, and just say, hey, I am a Nokta Makro fan, okay? I became a fan back when I bought the Simplex as a kind of a backup detector. I also bought it, if a family member wanted to go, or maybe a homeowner. And anyway, I started using it. And man, I just fell in love with it, and I just felt like it was on par. Still do feel like it was on par with the AT Pro, and I just quit using the Pro and started using that. It was my go-to detector. I had thousands of hours on the Simplex, and I think it's a beast. But again, I don't want to get any kind of fights here, any arguments. That's not, it's just my opinion, okay? But anyway, that's how I became a fan. But saying that, I also want to say that, hey, in no way, shape, form, manner am I sponsored by Nokta Makro. Nokta Makro is not sponsoring me in any way, all right? So I want you to know, too, and I also will say I will be very honest in, these test videos because, well, you'll see by what I say, okay? But that said, I just want you to know that I am a fan of metal detecting videos. I watch them. I learn. I learned a lot by doing that. I also, like watching what people pull out of the ground. It's interesting. But to me, I just enjoy them. And so anyway, I was watching several where men I knew had the simplex, but they weren't using it. And I thought, why are they doing that? They're using the Amphibio, and I knew they had the simplex, and so, just, obvious question popped in my mind, why not, And so I reached out to him, and the number one answer was just simply depth. And, hey, I thought, man, I want to go deeper, and so I saved up and I got the Amphibio. Now I've got thousands of hours on the Amphibio. The Amphibio is my go-to metal detector. And so anyway, I love it. I think it's a good machine. I've heard a lot of smack about it and all that, but hey, of course it's single frequency. Now, I will say that when there's been some hunts that I've been on, really, old property, these good permissions where it's been trashy, and I thought, man, I wonder if I had a SMF, multi-frequency detector, if I'd be pulling out more things, if I'd get more separation. And then I've always wondered, hey, does it go deeper? Well, folks, Nokta Makro released the Legend here. I have got it pre-ordered. I should have mine fairly quickly. I'm third on the list of where I bought mine. And so when I get mine, here's how I am going to test my detector. Now, let me back up and say, when I bought the Amphibio, man, I was really hesitant. It's a lot of money for me, and I thought, man, this better go deep or I'm going to be mad, And so first thing I did is I ran out. I have a test garden out back, and I ran out there with that and the simplex. And folks, I purposely had buried stuff deep, and it proved itself. Okay, it simply said there's items and there's targets out there the simplex won't hit, and the Amphibio will. In fact, and then there's some places in my yard that I knew I'd hammered with the simplex and the AT Pro, and then I came back with the Amphibio and found targets in the same area. So I took that big sigh of relief. My money was well spent, I felt. And so that's kind of how I feel now. I'm kind of hesitant. All right, have I spent my money well? Because look, I'm getting this machine in the hopes that I can, find targets and that I missed, And so here's how I'll be testing it. And if this appeals to you, I would just simply ask that you subscribe and hit the notification button so that when I do these test videos, you'll see them. You'll know I got them, okay? Or you'll get the notification that I've released one. But I am going to take this Legend back to permissions. I've already been talking to homeowners. Where I have hammered yards, all right? And again, I know the argument's going to be, well, stuff's never hunted out, and I agree to that to a point, but, folks, I know these places that I'm going to take this detector have been hammered, and that's going to be my determining factor. Did I spend my money well? And I hope, I really do, I really hope that I start pulling out targets and finds that my Amphibio missed. I'll be kind of, it'd be kind of, what is that right word? I don't know. It'd be kind of good and the bad, I think, man, I missed that. But, hey, good that I found it now with the Legend. And so if that's something that appeals to you, hey, subscribe, hit the bell, okay? If it does, it does. It doesn't, it doesn't, right? But, I'm going to go head-to-head with a high-end single frequency metal detector against this, multi-frequency Legend, all right? And I'm not going to have a Knox against the, against the Legend. I don't have a Knox. It won't be going to the beach either, so I'm just kind of, again, being very transparent. But if this, appeals to you, then I just simply, tell you, hey, subscribe, and of course hit that bell so you know when our videos come out. Now, folks, again, I want you to know, I hope I can take that sigh of relief that, my money has been well spent. And so, I hope, this will be a help to a lot of you out there. Maybe, hey, should I get the Legend or shouldn't I? Should I give up my single frequency for multi-frequency? And so, anyway, that's why I'm doing them. And, thought that I could be a help and a blessing to somebody else, all right? And we'll see. But I hope you'll hang with me, and we'll get off here for now. And, again, you'll see, I'm going to have, I already got a thumbnail. It says first hunt with the legend, all right? But that said, again, I hope it will help somebody out there, okay? But have a great day or night, whatever time you're watching this video here. And again, I hope it helps you. All right, bye. Hey, just real quick, I want to jump back in here and I just want to mention something I forgot, and that was another area that tested. Not only will I be taking it back to old permissions and permissions where I've hammered and just see, hopefully I find things that I missed. I will also be taking it to our local park that's really trashy. And I'm going to try to, something that's I thought about, getting on a higher frequency and seeing if I can pull some gold out of that park. And I really believe it's an old park, and it's used every year for fireworks. I don't know if people still, I can't remember if they still go there for fireworks, but they did for a long time. And the parades, people, are there, and a lot of people, and sitting on the ground and all that. So, that said, that's another place I'll be testing it out. So I should have one video there. But again, the main part is just me going back to permissions where I hammered with this, high-end single frequency, and seeing how this legend multi-frequency does. And again, I'm kind of, hoping here that I did good and made the right choice and spent my money well. So we'll see. And again, I hope this helps somebody. All right, we'll get off here, though. Have a great day or night, whatever time you're watching. Bye.